Year after year, the violent death toll for Chicago teens continues unabated. That's why Pastor Earl Grandberry from True Rock Ministries brought together church leaders to be part of Pastors on the Move. To learn more, let's welcome Pastor Grandberry along with two youth from True Rock. Mardell Clinkscales is a student at Hales Franciscan High School, and Jasmine Romero attends Farragut High School, where she's part of the ROTC program. Welcome to you all. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Pastor Grandberry, what is happening to youth that leads them to feel that violence is their only option?
Children want to belong. A lot of children are disconnected. So when you're disconnected, you're trying to find out where you fit. And you'll go through and you'll do things that's good, bad, in between, because you want attention, you want to feel love, you want to be felt a part of society. And when children are not part of society, then they make their own rules and do the things that they think is right. So we decided as Pastors on the Move that we would go to each community in Chicago and give them a picnic. What we really did, we blocked the street off. Everything was free. Music, and we gave them a picnic. But that was the bait. The picnic was to bring the children together and cause them to talk, explain what's going on. A lot of children told us, my dad wasn't there, my mother wasn't there. I want to go to school, but I can't go to school, and different problems why they couldn't go to school before they tore the Ickies down. We had several children in the Ickies who aspired to go to college and do what's right. But some of the parents was on drugs. So for that one day, we became their parents. Began to sit down and talk with them and love on them and direct them and to ask them, what could we do to help them? Also, we brought out the police department of the 1st District, which came out and worked with us, some of the agencies. And we have some index cards, and we asked them, what are some of the things that you would like to see to help you become more of an effective child in your community? They begin to write it down.
Mm-hmm. So is it kind of seeing this problem of exclusion, of being ostracized, children being ostracized in their communities, that led to Pastors on the Move coming about in these efforts that you already spoke about?
Yes, I don't want to see any more children lost or being killed. They feel like they're not important, but I don't think there is a bad child. I think there's a child that's misdirected. I think all children are good. They just need proper teaching and proper training. I'm old school. The Bible says, train up a child in the way they should go, and when they get older, will not depart. And I think if we give the children the basics, loving, tender care that they should get, parent doesn't have to be there. We can foster that. A church can foster that, or the person next door. And what the pastors did, we came together and began to foster those children in different areas.
How has Pastors on the Move influenced your lives? How have you been involved in the program?
Wow, well, Pastors on the Move has definitely got the youth involved in intercities and in the Chicagoland area. I guess that it's definitely drawn them, you know, to know that it's something outside of the Chicago area, you know, something outside of gangs, something outside of drugs. You know, there's peace, you know, that they don't have to do what they want to do or do what, you know, society tells them to do.
Mm-hmm. Jasmine, how about you?
Exactly how he said. It's just something different, you know, from everything else, and yeah.
Have you seen in your peer group and other teens how this program is affecting them in a positive way? Can you see people that may have been kind of on the edge of going down a different path of violence kind of come into the fold and feel connected, as Pastor Grandberry talked about? Well,
yes, I think it's definitely changed people, you know. Once they get on Pastors on the Move, it's definitely helped evolve them into more of a Christ figure. You know, more of a Christ-like figure, and Pastors on the Move has definitely motivated people.
Mm-hmm. How has your work been kind of twofold, it seems, to address the youth that are already kind of slipping into danger zones while also cultivating a lot of really special talent inside of your ministry and inside of your program that's already here?
Well, you know, the purpose is if we can draw some children to come to our church, then we have an opportunity to work with them and give them the basic skills that they need in mentoring and also getting along in society. And the other pastors, they would do the same thing, bring children to their church. Now, you know, if a child does not have proper footing up under them, then they're not going to last. It's like trying to build a house on some sand. Every child needs that proper footing up under them. So when trouble, they're confronted with trouble, they'll know to make the right decision based on making the wrong decision. You know, a lot of people kind of shun religion, relationship with Christ. But right now, I think it's time for society to stop shunning that and embrace that.
How do you see this problem being addressed through the course of your lives and in the coming years of violence and drug abuse and lack of family cohesion?
Wow, well, this problem has definitely transcended over the past years. In my life, well, personally, before church, I used to do things that were very bad, but at the age of 12, when I finally got saved, I found myself doing the exact opposite of what I did before. Like, you know, I never thought that I would find myself coming to church every Sunday consistently, coming to church every Wednesday consistently, or praying consistently. And slowly but surely, blessings start to flow in and things start to change in my life.
Jasmine, how about you? How do you see this problem changing for the population you're trying to serve going forward?
Well, it's more like, you know how peer pressure is really impact on our lives, and this is one of those things that can help you, you know. You don't have to give in. You don't have to be like everybody else.
What are your goals throughout your life? I know we talked about your interest in psychology. Where do you see your careers headed towards?
Well, I thought that psychology would be a very interesting major because of the study of the mind. I like psychology as well as history. I think it's very interesting of past societies or past lifestyles, and I plan on going to Ohio State, hopefully, and pursuing my master's in each one of those degrees.
How about you, Jack?
And I plan on going to Truman State University and actually majoring in finance.
Thank you, Pastor Grandberry, Mardell, and Jasmine. Thank you for being here today. I'm Bo River. For Different Drummers, keep the faith.